What's going on, guys? This is Kaisha. Welcome back. So we are back with another video. So in this video, we're going to cover OCG Metagame Report and Decklist Reviews. For the past week, we do have October 26 to 27. So 2 day span of post-SUDA format. So as we all know, SUDA is very new, or Supreme Darkness, that was recently released yesterday in the OCG, and we're going to see the impact of that set. And it is very early, but we are going to get a grasp of what will happen on the post-SUDA format. And SUDA included supports from Hero, especially Evil Heroes, Norwegian Heroes, and also Gladiator Beast and White Woods. So we are going to have a plethora of cards and pool that will be added into our game that will strengthen and boost the landscape of our meta. And without further ado, let's start. So, starting off first, you do have Chimera. So, Chimera White Woods, this will be very interesting to see. And I do believe this is a very legitimate deck moving forward. I think this deck has a lot of potential, considering that White Woods got a new support, and Chimera will benefit from the fusion shenanigans of the White Woods. And I do believe that the Azamina also complements the overall scheme of this deck, and the ceiling of the deck is really up there. It can compare against the likes of Snake Eyes, for example, no? And I think this deck is really solid and should be still innovated if we want to see the deck to prosper on the likes of tier 2 at the very least. So, but now, I think the deck has a lot of potential and it could probably be a tier 2 deck. And moving on, we do have Ryzil. So Ryzil definitely still the best deck out there, no? Even though Suda is new and can bring impact to the table, I think the Ryzil is still definitely the best. I think clear cut best deck, and we will going to see if they will be dethroned. But for now, I do think that Ryzil's consistency is unparalleled. I don't see any decks that could compare with their consistency and overall resiliency, because you have like 9 card starters, considering you have still Bonfire and also the Tachyon, 7 Tachyon. So you have like 15 ways to start your play. And imagine that you have a lot of cards to start, and all of your engine are almost 1 card combo. So it is very consistent, and you're also able to play bunch of non-engine cards on your deck. And next we do have Infernoid, Snake Eyes. This is interesting. It also parade the new support of Azamina, and you're going to have new uh, interactions towards making the Azamina line, and the Infernoid could bolster the lackluster performance of Snake Eyes. But this deck went 8-1 or 7-1. Yeah, really solid. Yeah, champion of the tournament. It is really insane. Looking on this list, it is really well done, and you can see the synergy between the two. Next, moving on, we do have Malice. So Malice with Parallel Exceed, I think it has been the norm for Malice for quite some time now. People have been integrating the Parallel Exceed because it makes you more resilient and also can be able to extend more on this deck. And you also don't get drawbacks from it, aside from the breaking issues and inconsistencies on your hand cards. But other than that, it is worth the risk to play the Parallel Exceed. Next would be TCG Factory Tournament. First would be Fire King, Fire King Snake Eyes as a Mina. So this could be the best way to play Snake Eyes right now. I think you should integrate Fire King if you want to make it work. To be honest, yeah, I really do believe that Fire King is the way to go in this Snake Eyes. Next would be Fire King Azamina once again. Fire King Azamina Snake Eyes, and pretty much the same. Yeah, very standard looking deck list. Next would be, oh my goodness, this is crazy. Whitewood's Blue Eyes. Yeah, wow, insanity. And I do believe that this deck could work. It could hypothetically work. Yeah, looking on this list, it is weird, but it could work. The gameplay will be very odd though. I think the gameplay is really suspicious and really undesirable, but it could work. Yeah, it has a lot of ways to work. This is insane. Next would be Ryzil once again, of course, the best deck out there, and still playing the Forbidden Droplet. which is inevitably very strong on this deck that suffers a little bit going second. So you want to rely on board breakers like Droplet. Next would be Snake Eyes. Wow. So we do have seen a lot of Snake Eyes already, no? And it proves in a point that Snake Eyes is still viable and the deck is not dead. People have been more forgiving for the deck. They're still giving chance for the Snake Eyes to compete, and they're not done with the deck. They're going to find ways to make the deck feasible. And next would be Tetsushire Tournament, top 4. We do have Ryzeel, once again, triple talent, triple droplet, okay, not too shabby. And next would be Goblin Bikers, a very, very, very good anti-meta deck to play. If you want to answer the Ryzeel matchup and you want to make their lives very, very hard, I think this deck is the perfect fit for you. It fits like a glove into your hands if you want to counter the Ryzeel because it is played to counter the best deck available. And if you are going to get paired with a lot of Ryzeels, you're going to get success on tournaments. And next would be Ryzeel, of course, standard. Just play double SRs. And next would be Ryzeel and just standard as well. And moving on, we do have ACS tournament, Area Championship tournament in Japan. First would be Goblin Bikers, 6-0. Oh my goodness. 6-0. Yeah. Hell yeah. This is insane. So Goblin Bikers with Punk and Finsmith, yeah. And a small Speedroid engine to make rank 3s better. Yeah, this is really phenomenal. And the side deck would be triple sight, rather triple sanctum and one sight with Lancea, of course, to neutralize the Malice matchup. Moving on next, we do have Snake Eyes once again. And Snake Eyes Azamina with White Woods. Oh, so this could be another way to play Snake Eyes right now. With White Woods and Azamina, you're able to integrate the micro interactions within the three engines of Snake Eyes and White Woods and Azamina because they are connected in a one whole lore that enables them to function together, no? Yeah, this could be probably groundbreaking for Snake Eyes if people will innovate a deck list for White Woods to be integrated with Snake Eyes. And next would be Runic. So Runic with Synchrozone and one Mystical Space Typhoon, no? Very odd ratio. And next would be Ryzeel. So Ryzeel with double Nibiru into the main deck, probably to answer Malice, for example, no Snake Eyes, all of those combo-ish decks. Next would be Snake Eyes. Once again, bunch of Snake Eyes, no? So people haven't really given up to the deck. Yeah, it is a solid fact right now that people will still play Snake Eyes no matter what happens. It's like the modern tier elements, no? In a sense. And next would be Gimmick Puppet Horus. Still very, very disgusting deck. Enables you to win the game from turn 0, FTK, all of those crazy stuff. It is really disgusting. And next would be Malice once again. Triple Droll into the main deck. Didn't opt to play Ghost Ogre or Ghost Bell or Nibiru. Instead opt to play Droll. And we are going to see a bunch of sales ban in this report. Like earlier, we have seen two, three decks that play Sales Ban. And Sales Ban, I have said it on my previous top 5 tech cards video that this card is very underrated. And this is probably my favorite tech card to play in this format because it enables you to play around many hand traps and you can cancel any card, any visible card into the metagame. As long as it is not quick play, your opponent cannot really play that card and dodge this Sales Ban. And moving on next, we do have Evil Twin Sprite. So with Finsmith as well. Yeah, pretty standard deck list. Next would be Malice once again, triple Lancea, of course, to answer the mirror match. And triple Droll as well. Droll very good against Ryzeel, to be honest. It is still solid against Ryzeel. And next would be Goblin Bikers. Oh, rather Mementotlan. That is playing Goblin Biker tech cards. And triple talent. So triple talent can be quite meta warping in a sense that people will probably play less hand traps if three talents will be the norm, no? And three talents could also be very interchangeable in a sense that you could use this card going first or going second. It is very flexible and it depends on the matchup. That's the crucial part on playing this card. And next would be Mementotlan once again, and this time triple Ultimate Slayer as the go second board breaker choice. And next would be Voices Voice with Azamina. So Azamina offers another form of Omni Negate on your board to further empower the already powerful Voices Voice board. And next would be Blue Eyes, yeah. First pure Blue Eyes in our part, I think. And it's playing Synchro Heavy and Magia. People have been asking me if why Blue Eyes players in Japan didn't opt to play the Magia. But the reason for that would be they're hoping to play more conservatively. I believe they're limiting their uh special summons in a single turn, which doesn't make sense to me because Blue Eyes already summons a lot. And if you're going to die with Maxi or Follows, no, you might as well consider dying with a purpose and go all out to your extent of extending your board as a combo deck like Blue Eyes, no? Next would be Ryzil, hand trap heavy Ryzil, no? 3 Ogre, 3 Bell, 3 Nibiru, 3 Veiler. Didn't up to play Talent and Droplet on this deck. And next would be Tenpai Dragon, of course. Oh my goodness. What the freak? It is playing the new Multichami card. The special summon from the draw from special summon from Banish or Graveyard. What the freak? You are objectively playing 3, 6, 9, 11 Maxi in a single deck. Look how have they done to mimic the fraction of Maxi's power. They have made three different cards to just mimic the Maxi, and I don't think it is healthy. Looking at this list, it is really disgusting. Yeah, I believe this is disgusting. And those draw power is essential for the meta to slow down the combo decks, but is it the correct way? I don't know. I don't know if it is the correct way to suppress the explosiveness and ceiling of the meta decks out there. Let's see. We're going to see whether this could be metamorphing. And next would be Tenpai Dragon once again. This time play double shifter. Quite odd to see shifter still in Tenpai Dragon, but it could still work around other meta decks. Next would be top 4 of Kagawa CS with a Malice, 3 Droll, and 1 Nibiru. And next would be Malice once again. Yeah, standard. And we do have Blue Eyes with 3 Judgment in the side deck. And next would be Tenpai Dragon with Trust. And if there's a will, there's a way out. I believe that's the name of the spell card, rather field spell card. And next would be Voices Voice. Yeah, standard, very standard looking deck list. And next would be Malice once again. Oh, it is playing the new level 1. I forgot the name. I believe this is from SUDA. Yeah, I think it's from SUDA. I think it's from SUDA. I'm going to search what is the effect of this card. But this is looking interesting. Next would be Centurion. Wow, Centurion still okay. I think still a fair mid-range deck to play. Next would be Sky Striker, going second heavy with 3 Ultimate Slayer and 3 Lightning Storm. And yeah, moving on, we have Ryzil. Oh, oh my goodness. This Ryzil is cooking. It went 5-1. Yeah, 5-1. And oh my goodness, it didn't even play Maxi and Ash in the main deck. Just played a very TCG-esque way of deck building. 3 Trust, 3 Talent, 3 Droplet, 1 Ultimate Slayer, and evenly match with supplementation of going first cards like 3 Solemn Strike and 3 Judgment, no? And 1 the Black Goat Laughs. This is crazy. And next would be Ryzil once again. And yeah, it played 1 field spell into the side deck. Next would be Voices Voice. Yeah, standard. But it played 3 Droplet. That's the innovation in this build. And next would be Raid Raptor with Crawler's Scroll. I forgot the name. I believe that's the name of that card from WPP. And next would be Labyrinth with 3 trap trick and 2 dogmatic punishment with double D barrier. And next would be, oh, Gladiator Beast. Hold on a minute. The first report and top of Glad Beast. Went X2, not bad. Considering that the deck is, let's see, it is 2008, so it's like 18 years old, deck 16 something, still existent, no? So yeah, we will see if this support can make the Glad Beast do something in this 2024. We're close to 2025, imagine that. And Glad Beast is still having tops. That's ridiculous. But yeah, it is exciting at the same extent. Next would be Malice. 3 Exceed once again, okay. And 1 Typhoon in the side deck. Next would be Mementotlan, 3 Droplet, and 1 Talent. Next would be Ryzeal once again, of course, 3 Droplet and Double Draw. And I played 2 Trust in the side. And next would be Sky Striker, very phenomenal deck right now. People have underrated it, considering me. I haven't thought that Sky Striker could still perform, but the format is very slow compared to the previous formats, unlike the previous four formats already. So it's kind of slow. The last slow format that we had was January 2023, I believe, where the Labyrinth and Tri-Brigade Sprite are dominating. But now we are also in a slow tempo format, considering that Ryzeal is the best, but not really unfair in a sense. So yeah, Sky Striker have a shot. Next would be Malice, double Gold Sark, of course. And next would be, oh, Argonaut. I believe that's the name for this deck, Argonaut, ARG Star S. It is a trap deck. Yeah, trap deck. On my first perspective on this deck, I thought that this deck is just a new amazement. But I will be happy if I will be proven wrong by the people because I want to see a trap deck that is performing well. It has been a while since we have seen a trap deck aside from Labyrinth to perform that much, no? The last time was Eldritch, to be honest. That was 2022, I believe, or 2021. So it's been a long time. Next would be Chimera, Whitewoods with Azamina. And yeah, this is crazy as well. Play the new, I forgot the name of this Fiend Link for, but it is very in demand in the market right now. You probably need to buy it if you don't want to miss out. Next would be Chimera once again. So wow, four Chimeras already in our report. Yeah, Chimera is doing something, no? People will definitely investigate whether Chimera is worth a chance to play, whether this deck is a legit tier 2 or it's just the flavor of the week, this post SUDA. But so far, so good, no, for Chimera. Next would be Ryzeal, once again, triple droplet and 3 judgment. Oh, it is playing Delinquent of Orcus. What the freak? What the freak? It is playing Galatea. I don't even comprehend the Galatea here. And next would be Malice once again. And yeah, played the Bestial Trio with Baldric. Next would be Centurion once again. Centurion with the Lockdown into the main deck. Next would be Mementotlan. Yeah, bunch of Mementotlans as well in our report. And next would be Primordial Whitewoods. Yeah, Primordial Whitewoods. I think that's the name of this deck with Finsmith. And yeah, looking at this list, it is very odd, but it could work because you're playing the level 4 vanilla monster to compensate for this Primordial. And you have a lot of Omni Negates, no? That you could pull off on this deck. Next would be, oh, Argonaut Dogmatica with a very small Ryzel engine. Wow, this is crazy. Went X1, not bad. Not bad, yeah. So this could be innovative to see Argonaut. to be played as a mid-range type of deck. So you just want to have minuscule interruptions like Dragon Maid, no, on your trap cards, and you play it in a mid-range manner. This could be interesting. Next would be Snake Eyes, Fire King once again. Of course, still played Kurikara. And next would be Unchained, Triple Droplet, and one Forbidden Chalice now on the side deck. Very odd. Yeah, this is surprising. Next would be, what is this? Oh, Gladiator Beast once again. Yeah, Glad Beast once again. Two Glad Beasts. Not bad. Yeah, it is a hopeful chance for Gladiator Beast to perform in 2025 probably, no? I'm yet to see Tri Brigade Gladiator Beast, but yeah, I will be hopeful to see that. And next would be Ryzil, Triple Ogre, of course, very solid against the mirror match. Next would be Ritual Beast once again, and it played Triple Dominus Purge. Didn't have to play the Protoss engine on this build. Next would be Voices Voice once again. We one Typhoon in the extra deck. Next would be Manadium. Manadium, yeah, still okay. Yeah, not too shabby. Next would be Goblin Biker Punk, Speedroid. This is like the second. Yeah, this is like the second that we have seen of this deck. So Goblin Biker is a legitimate tier 4, tier 2 deck right now. Probably high tier 4. And next would be Cyber Dragon, Tactical Try. Let's go. So Tactical Try deck now still able to perform in the hands of right pilot and correct build like this. It is playing Finsmith. Next would be top 4 of Marine for TCG tournament. Would be Chimera, 5th Chimera in our port. Wow. This is a very neat looking deck list. Next would be Altergeist. Altergeist. Wow. Another old deck, no? Trap deck as well. But it is debatable whether Altergeist can keep this momentum. And next would be Labyrinth. Play double rollback. And more of Unchained extra deck build. Next would be Super Heavy Samurai Primordial. Rather, Six Samurai, yeah. Six Sams, of course. Team Sam. And it is very combo-ish. You suffer a lot around the 3 Multichami and 2 Maxi. So it is definitely risky to play this deck right now. But it went top 8. Yeah, not bad from KCS tournament in Korea. Next would be Goblin Biker once again with another Finsmith and Angel State U into the main deck. And next would be, oh, what is this? What the freak is this? Played Amano Iwato and Border. So if you're like using the Ryuge as a Runic 2.0 in this build, so you just set up Macrocosmos and sit on Border or Amano Iwato and just beat down the opponent, no? Wow, this is crazy. Next would be Branded 60, of course, still a very solid deck. Next would be Pendulum, Zerk Magician. Yeah, standard. I believe this is very standard. Next would be Ryzil once again, to a pointer. Okay, this is a very good point to eradicate the going first cards, rather going second cards of your opponent. Next would be, what is this? I need to flip my head. It is Branded 60 with Triple Thrust and Triple Droplet. Next would be Thunder Dragon. Of course, Colossus, definitely a boss. It can stop anything in the tier decks, and it is very, uh, really hard to out and really pesky to play around. And next would be Heroes. This is what I'm waiting for. Heroes in 2024 with the new support of SUDA. I think we are going to see more heroes on the following weeks because they're still trying to fit in the new support on this very, very combusted, very tight hero deck list. And we are going to see if they can do that and innovate. Let's leave it to our Jaden Yuki protagonist in this game. And next would be Sky Striker once again, triple upstart, of course. And next would be 60 branded with double allure. And next would be Unchained. So you also benefit no from the new link Fiend Link monster. And next would be Fiendsmith Fire King with Snake Eyes as a Mina. Triple evenly match, still solid. And next would be Salaman Great. Of course, the structure deck of AE Salaman Great. A lot of people have bought the AE structure deck to play Salaman Great, and Salaman Great is very popular in Southeast Asian regions. But I am happy that it is gaining results in Korea. And next would be Exodia, of course. Exodia 40. I believe this is 40. It is not 60. And two Dark Bribe. Wow. Dark Bribe. Oh my goodness. Next would be Malice once again. Yeah, standard, I think. Next would be Area Championship tournament. First would be Goblin Biker with Punk once again. Another one with 3 Eclipse. Wow, this is getting out of hand. So we have like 5, 6 Goblin Biker in our part. Next would be 1923 CS once again. And we have Snake Eyes with Double Small World. And next would be Malice. And next would be Mementotlan. 40 short and concise with Dagda on the extra deck. Wow. And next would be Heroes. Another Heroes. Wow. So Heroes, yeah, I believe this is the perfect moment for them to shine. And the result didn't went really solid, but it is still a decent showing. Next would be Tenpai Dragon, of course. Tenpai will never go out of style. It's like one card OTK combo. There's nothing that you could do about that. And next would be Mementotlan, once again. And next would be Tenpai Dragon, 2 Super Poly and one Lightning Storm in the main deck. Next would be another Tenpai Dragon, this time with triple Heatwave and triple Judgment on the side. Next would be Mekanko, another really pesky, really irritating, really obnoxious deck that you're going to face in this meta. Mekanko players, just stop. Oh my goodness. This is really very hard matchup for a lot of people. If you're not prepared against this deck, you are going to lose bad. Next would be White Woods once again, with a more controlled manner now with Gravity Collapse and 3 Dominance Purge. And next would be top 4. We do have Blue Eyes with Magician Souls in the main deck. And next would be Thunder Dragon Finsmith, of course, Colossus. And next would be Supreme King Melodious, 45 card, I believe, or 40, not too sure. Next would be Runic. Oh my goodness. There will be no metagame report without Runic. I assure you that. If Demise will not go into one or Runic Tip will not go into one, we're still going to see Runic from left and right. And still a very toxic and very exhausting deck to play against. Next would be Branded 60. Oh, it's playing Dragoon. Yeah, it's playing Dragoon. And small tier elements engine. Yeah. It's been a while since we have seen tier elements, no? But yeah, I think people have gotten tired of tier elements already at this point. And next would be Fire King once again. Bunch of Fire Kings in our report now. And next would be Revolution Ice, I believe. Bunch of Supreme King Gate cards on this build. And a Yuya Sakaki approach on this build with Performapal. And next would be Blue Eyes once again. Triple Lansaya and Synchro Rumble was only on the side deck. And like I said earlier, some people in Japan don't opt to play Magia on this Blue Eyes. Next would be Vanquish Shoal. Vanquish Shoal. It's been like 5 weeks that I have seen the last Vanquish Shoal in our report in major regions. So Vanquish Shoal, yeah, very technical, very rigid, very unforgiving deck. If you misplay just one time on this deck, you are going to get screwed very bad, and the format will not forgive you. for your misplay. One misplay, one mistake is all it takes for you to crumble on this kind of deck. But if you play it correctly, you play your interruptions precisely, you play immaculately, I think you have a solid chance on making Vanquishul a really threatening deck. And yeah, that sums up our OCG Metagame report from October 26 to October 27, post SUDA or Supreme Darkness. So if you found this video informative and helpful, please consider subscribing into my YouTube channel. It definitely helps me a lot to keep providing and provided provide this content for you guys. So once again, thank you for watching. See you on the next one. Peace.